pedals and effects. Dwarfcraft, Eau Claire Thunder. Where's Eau Claire?
Hold on. Wisconsin?
Correct. Which is where the mighty Dwarfcraft factory exists.
Cheese curds.
Cheese heads, cheese curds. Man, Eau Claire Thunder. Rig rundown 2010 when I was in Mars Volta and Soundgarden tour, and this was the fuzz. I didn't tour with my Sovtech fuzz anymore because I found a fuzz that sounded as good as it and was actually even a little bit gnarlier. And so this was on my board. But actually, sorry, wasn't this one. He custom built me this one because it was too big. I needed more real estate. So this one was on tour with me. So, but this is the one I fell in love with. But guess what, Nick?
The Eau Claire Thunder Gold Standard.
This is the
brand new,
custom, limited. Only 65 are available. And so
it's like so it sounds like what Dwarfcraft is kind of towing the line of maybe doing a new limited series of pedals.
Definitely.
They're not one of these like top big dogs with like unlimited resources and all this crazy stuff. So they're like trying to think progressively like, oh, what could we do? Well, maybe if we start doing these really neat limited runs of stuff. I did a fuzz pedal with Ben, I don't know, 4 years ago or something, and we did it as a limited run and they were gone immediately, which I reckon this will be gone really quickly. Maybe even by this point in the video, the pedals are gone.
It's already gone, sold out.
Yeah, sorry.
Turn the video off.
But it's a streamlined version of the big guy.
Yes. So they kind of asked like the touring musicians what they wanted to see. So they definitely wanted to see a smaller box as opposed to the big old OG. I mean, yes, obviously you guys can see it's smaller. And And then also there's 2 switches, foot switches here. There's 3 here. What did they remove?
The feedback loop is gone, which is funny because like a lot of times, you want the deluxe, souped up, crazy version of the pedal. But actually, this is the more econo version that, I mean, they must
Streamlined.
They must have heard enough people say, oh, yeah, no, I don't really use it for that. I really like it just for this elements of it, like yourself. And,
yeah.
I think Boris uses that, Russian Circles dude. So,
but here's the key. It doesn't sound like that because there's different transistors in this guy. So Ben sourced some vintage diodes and transistors and however the shit's is inside it. And so he only found enough or been able to get enough for 65. So that's why this is different. So what we have been told and what you will hear in our video is that it may not be as over the top as that one, but it's going to be warmer, more woolly is what we were told. I don't know what the hell woolly. I don't think I've ever used that adjective, have you?
I've probably used that, for a fuzz. Yeah. Probably use that term.
And so so we're going to check this out. I think, what else is, obviously the gold standard, gold color, that's hard.
What's crazy just about, like, limited fuzzes is, like, the fuzz community just... People, we all obsess over fuzz pedals. That's why every pedal nerd has multiple fuzzes, right? That's just the thing. You like the variety of it. So it's kind of like an interesting angle to be like, yeah, here's this really cool new fuzz pedal, but there's going to really not be that many that exist. So there's like a weird, psychological, I got to have that, which makes sense because we're like, oh, there's only, I wonder, maybe there's only going to be 64 because we got number 65.
I think there was 70 made and 5 went out to their homies like you and me.
Nice, okay.
And so, but 65 of them, this is going to, obviously you're going to purchase it and it's going to go up in price because there's only, and really this is his flagship fuzz, the OG one is. So if you own that, get on however you're going to get to your store or whatever and get this pedal. But you want to hear it, right? So we're going to play through it.
So when you get this guy going, the trick to this is there's this little tone blast button, which just kind of pushes it a little harder, gives it a little more or whatever you want to call it. But when you got that engaged, it kind of bypasses this tone knob, right? So, and then you got this time warp switch. That doesn't do anything to the time. This is not delay-based time. It's time warp, it switches the whatever diode inside or whatever it is, right? So different era of fuzz, perhaps different era of muff. So that's what the deal. Trim knob. If you have really hot pickups that are like a little too noisy for this guy, you can back off the input a little bit.
That's dope.
Not for me.
Oh.
I don't need that. I don't fuck with noisy pickups. I just got,
Bass players do. We switch it up.
Oh God! All right.
We switch it up.
Yeah. So this is just, and then I like the distortion hot. This is gonna be my sound right here. I reckon as soon as I turn this on, it's gonna be exactly what I want. I'm going for tone blast too.
Blues lawyers, pay attention.
All right, here you go, blues lawyers. Okay, so time warp is going to be subtle. It's kind of like a feel thing. It reacts a little different to the playing, but check out if you can figure it out. Show you when you back off on the distortion a little bit. Let's see. So it's nice sounding. It's not offensive. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, it's not one of these, I feel like a lot of the Dwarfcraft stuff is like, in your face, intense, like quirky, loud, strange, where this is like, this is a little bit something for everybody. You know
controllable,
what I mean?
I think.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of control over this. Quiet. Here's what happens when you back the trim off. I'll show you. Turn off the tone blast. We'll go through this little tone knob here. Let's see. Nice range. But I am going to say, my favorite sound is this one right here.
Fuck yes.
Right?
Holler at
Right?
Dwarfcraft.
Holler at it.
So check this out. Like, I normally don't fuck with this knob, but I really like this sound. At least for recording, I'd probably use it. Meaning, like, it's just not gnarly. Like, I usually go for straight over the top, but I really think that has a lot of definition. And this is just like a 60s Fender Precision pickup that I put in this. So
You're saying backing off the trim knob,
just
but you have the distortion dime, but you like the definition comes through when you chill the trim knob.
that's exactly what I'm saying, Nick. I turned off the tone blaster. Now we're gonna just hit some EQ with it. you just done that fucker. All right, here we go. Now listen to the chord. I love the overtones now up on top.